All right, hello again, everyone, and good morning, and welcome back to yet another episode of the good old illusionist Russ Variety Hour. Now, wait, let me rephrase that: the good old illusionist Rebel Variety Hour. Now, I have more things to say since I'm seeing the the old panel that I did with GP, where I went over Bridget, having more things to say about. I think it was, yeah. I think it was either it was her going over the thing that I did with GP, or her going over the thing that I did with YTR. I don't remember because I only listened to um, half of what it is that Hikari was doing. But since Hikari is going, has gone over it and is still that I'm seeing continuing to go over it. Now, Bridget Wright. Obviously, for anybody that doesn't remember, in 2023, um, after everything happened with me and Negs in DC, GP invited me on to um, do an interview about it, where we discussed what it was that was gone over back then. Um, Now, that interview, for reasons unbeknownst to me, to my knowledge, I believe was, and not just the interview itself, but also Bridget going over the interview, were both made members only, right? Now, there were quite a few things that me and GP did discuss during that interview. Um, but GP mainly explained to me, right, that, when at the time, right, whenever anything serious happened with Negs, obviously DC would jump right in, which is what happened, right? That's exactly what happened. Um, both of them both, they obviously came after me because of me going at them and having things to say about them, which I expected, because it all transpired, as everybody should be well aware of, from me being in Hussey's community. Now, um, there were obviously a lot of things back then that I said that I shouldn't have said, mainly about, there was a really stupid thing, right, back then that I said, well, multiple things that I said that I shouldn't have said about, um, Belinda, Hillbilly Belinda, and also about Fedora. Now, me and Belinda don't even talk at all. Fedora, I don't talk to at all either. Fedora, I don't even think does content anymore. But it was mainly, that type of stuff. And also just, as everybody, excuse me, should also be well aware of, I was blasted back then for not being truthful about a lot of things. It was mainly just for me not being truthful about a lot of things, but also for, you know like I said, the controversies that happened back then. So, Bridget also reviewed a panel that I did with YTR before YTR decided to get rid of her channel completely and rebrand. Um, and she does not even discuss any of this stuff anymore. Um, she doesn't want to have anything, to my knowledge, at least from what I was told by people that are still aware of what it is that she is doing in terms of content creation. She does not discuss any of this stuff at all whatsoever. Mainly what happened with YTR, right, is because of her extensive coverage of MFW, um, she covered MFW quite a lot a really long time ago. And MFW obviously was not about that. There was a thing where I think she did do an interview with MFW, and MFW kind of said, can we come to an agreement and whatever else that it was. I did see that. But yeah, um, since it was brought up, right? Um, well, since me and GP did talk about it, the main thing, the thing with Love and Happiness, right? GP explained to me that he's known Love and Happiness for a very long time. I think he said it was, at least this is what he said, about 10 or 15 years, I think. But anyway, yeah, I hope you all have another good day. I just wanted to go over all of that real quick. And yeah. So yeah, you're welcome for this one, Hikari, and I'm glad that you did decide to go over that. Because that still kind of is important. But anyway, I will see you all when I see you as usual. Bye.